Welcome everyone, I'm Marvic Estremidal and I will be discussing assessment and education. And there are various types of assessment and here are tough examples. First is formative assessment. It's used during the teaching process and it's a quick check for understanding. Some examples include thumbs up and thumbs down and brainstorming. Second one is a summative assessment. It measures long-term academic goals and they can be used for grading. Mostly examples include PARC, midterm, finals, unit tests, and project. Next up is diagnostic assessment. This assessment, they are used to get prior knowledge on students and to plan future instruction. An example would be a pre-course test. Formal assessment. This assessment is strict and specific testing procedures and rules. One example would be a standardized test such as the SAT. Informal assessment. These assessments are usually lack supporting data and use normal questions testing procedures. An exit ticket for would be an example. Behavioral assessment. It may sound unusual for some teachers from the special education. Behavioral assessment are very common. The best example is functional behavioral assessment. Next up is a rating scale. It estimates to gauge the understanding on a subject or a topic by getting a skill score. Rating scales are often used for professor evaluation. Emotional assessment are used for more emotionally destroyed students and often written simply as observations. Examples include checklists and student questionnaires. Next up is screening assessment. This assessment is usually aims to identify students in danger of failing. Screening is founded RTI, which is a response to intervention, and it's becoming more and more popular. Authentic assessment. They are assessments designed to take place in an authentic setting like a speak to a large crowd would be an example of authentic assessment for a public speaking class.
Next is
Performance-based assessment. They assess student ability to complete work in an academic-related task. A task, an example would be, I have student created an application for computer programming class. You can also alter the way of administrator an assessment, whether it be individual or group. Sometimes students need the space also. IEPs often require individualized rating for students.
Individuals testing for students.
Next is criterion reference test. CRT students are graded based on the amount of the content they have mastered. CRT tests are usually created by teacher and use a simple classroom assessment. And lastly is a norm reference assessment. This assessment, on the other hand, is based on a comparison of a student against similar demographics. That's all for this video and I hope you have learned something from this. Thank you for watching.